Hello, I've come to the exhausting realization that I need to record about 1 month's worth of videos in 4 days. So, I'm just gonna record myself doing homework. So as you'll see on screen, we have my lovely desktop, and on this side I will throw my little thing. As you can see, I'm uploading a video. That's going up on the day that I'm recording this, the 10th, if you can see that in that corner. I haven't edited that. And when I say homework, I'm really just kind of preparing for my finals. And I'm going to do this for like 30 minutes, and if I find something interesting, I guess I'll let you know. Oh, which reminds me, as long as I'm doing my homework, I should start with the Emancipation Proclamation didn't actually free the slaves. You may be wondering, why are you doing this on a Word document? My professor has actually allowed me to use this wonderful backside of the piece of paper, and if I just run that through my printer, I can use that for notes. So it didn't actually free the slaves. Fine, I'll get rid of actually. Stingy little spitfuck. When did the Emancipation Proclamation happen? When did the Emancipation Proclamation? January 1st. All I need is 1863. 63. Instead, it freed the slaves of rebellious peoples. That way they could fight in the war. Well, I mean, I should type that out. This was so they could fight in the war. I can probably condense that a little more. Probably should, in fact. Let's see, for the short answer IDs, 16 of the following will show up. I've listed the 28 that I'm taking because there's 32, 36, somewhere around. But 16 are showing up, and I need to answer 8. So I need to answer 8 plus the number that won't be there, just to make sure that there are 8 on there that I can answer. You need to identify and give the significance. All right? Significance. Was a proclamation in 1863 that basically increased the size of the Union's army. It's the Union, because the Confederacy is the traitors! Also, these might be very light on editing. Sorry. Sherman's March to the Sea. A war tactic from the Civil War, not the thing. When did Sherman's March to the Sea happen? 1864. War tactic from the Civil War. Sherman offered total war. Burnt down houses, just wrecked everyone's shit. Basically trying to demoralize the South, that way they would stop fighting. Not the kindest tactic, but I mean, they weren't fighting the kindest people either. I hope that's not controversial. That'd be incredibly stupid. The capture of Veracruz. That's from the Mexican-American War. Mexican-American War? First major amphibious assault on a... I mean, it's just the first major amphibious assault in American history, because I don't want the internet fighting correcting me, because Lord knows I'm getting this wrong enough already. William Lloyd Garrison? God, I don't remember. The Liberator. Liberator's American news. Hey, William Lloyd Garrison. William LL? William Lloyd Garrison, abolitionist, as if the title didn't already tell you. Religious rather than political. I don't think that's as important. What is important about it? It was an abolitionist newspaper blamed for causing a number of slave rebellions, helped popularize the abolitionist movement. Henry Clay, I believe he's the Great Compromiser. Henry Clay. American lawyer, planter, and the Great Compromiser. That was right. Nice. So let's look through Wikipedia. And let's also just make that even. Delete some of the spacing there. American lawyer and planter researcher, represented Kentucky in both the United States Senate and House. After 3 non-consecutive terms as Speaker of the House of Representatives, Clay elected John Quincy Adams president. Oh yeah, there was that big old controversy thing. Didn't he also do the legal career? My brain's saying Manifest Destiny, but that's the wrong word. I'm thinking about the Missouri Compromise. Congrats, if you watched this video, you were learning more about the Civil War than you probably ever needed to. And watching someone else do their homework. Treaty of Gantork in Liberia, the American system. Hey, that's a strong one. American system. What I remember about the American system, which I actually have somewhere farther down here. The American system. Oh, Monroe Doctrine. Barely remember that one. Hey, Missouri Compromise. I was right. Wonderful. Oh, look, there's the Missouri Compromise. So if you don't know about the Missouri Compromise, basically, it made an agreement between the North and the South to not let slavery happen in the states above the 34th parallel. That's the election. The 36 degree 30 parallel. Above the 30 parallel. Also admitted Maine. I'm going to understand that they were freed. I don't need all this beginning filler. Freed the slaves of rebellious peoples, 1863. War tactics. War. I'm going to know that. Sherman offered total war. Mexican-American War, first major amphibious assault. I'm going to get rid of that. William Lord Garrison, abolitionist. It's probably good. Great Compromiser, American System, Missouri Compromise. Not let slavery happen above the 30 parallel. Also admitted Maine. And Missouri, based on his title. The American System. Bolstered infrastructure. It made standardized railroads in the North, which I guess this would be a subtopic of that subtopic. Standardized railroads helped in CW. Because the standardized railroads allowed for the train lines to be connected really easily, while in the South they had unstandardized railroads, so it was just like, my train doesn't fit on your tracks. What do? We build new tracks for me or for you? That's the worst Southern accent. This is coming from a guy from like fucking Texas. I don't have the worst Southern accent in the world. Let's see. President, protection, manufacturing, infrastructure improvement, a stable currency, and a fairly large standing army and navy. I think, if I'm not wrong, I think the only thing that's really important there is the bolstering infrastructure. Louisiana Purchase. We bought tons of land from France. Next, that land actually did cause an issue between the slave states and the free states. It's like, what the fuck do we do with it? I don't know. Let's see. Alien and Sedition Acts. I actually have this lovely book written by my professor. It's an activity book, which has the Alien and Sedition Acts right here, which was from John Adams' administration. John Adams, let's see, time frame, 1798. So here's 4 bills that limit the influence of, limited foreign citizenship. Strict stricter rules. And that was because they were thinking about going to war with France. Not with France, but like helping France in the French Revolution, I believe, around the time. And some people weren't okay with it. Some people really wanted to. And to protect the people who didn't want to from dealing with it. Am I right? Is it the French Revolution? I don't fully remember right now. All I know is that, I mean, maybe it is, because that's such a short time, because 1776 was when the Declaration of Independence was signed and made and finished and shit. And this is only like 20 years later. So that seems like the right time frame for the French Revolution. If I'm wrong, feel free to history buff my ass somewhere in the comments below. But yeah, so I guess it's going to be the end of part 1. Thank you guys very much for watching me do my homework. I will see you guys next time.